Brad Nessler, joined in the booth by Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. No complaints about the weather tonight, as we see nothing but stars in this contest between the Michigan Wolverines and the Florida Gators. We hope you're ready for an action-packed game of NCAA football. And here come the Gators. Kirk, how do you see this one? This really looks like a deadlock. This could go to either team.
Michigan needs a big game from their talented running back, and I think they'll win the battle up front, and he's going to have a tremendous day. Look for him to lead them to victory, but Lee, it's going to be very close.
Oh, Kirk. There's a chance I might even agree with you on this one. Michigan is going to manhandle him.
All right, we've heard Lee Corso's pick. Now let's take it down to the field for the action about to begin. Here's the coin toss. And they're ready to kick this one away.
Number 17, back to return.
Nice kick, plenty of distance. Number 17 fields it in the end zone. Down there on the field at linebacker, we've got one special player. He's the heart and soul of this defense, and they're going to need him today more than ever as they go up against a very talented running back.
If there's anyone who can bring the wood to this running back, then it's got to be this linebacker.
That's right, he's a tough one. There should be some really good collisions in this game.
The intended receiver on the play.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 21-yard line. Michigan comes out in the shotgun. He drops back, steps up, looks, throws it to the outside. And they couldn't hook up on that one.
Number 17, the intended receiver on the play.
Third and 10. Ball on their own 21. Michigan comes to the line with 3 wide. Underwood set to go to the air. Looking, wants to throw outside. Incomplete. Well, again, they can't hook up, and it'll bring up fourth down. Michigan lining up the punt. It's off, and it is a dandy. Number 27 takes it at the 33. Well, the offense will come out and see if they can't get an early lead on their first drive. They'll get the ball here at the 35. Number 9 has 5 receivers lined up here. Drops back to pass. He tosses it short, and that one's fallen incomplete. He had his wide out, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high, and that's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
Second and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. 3 wide outs here. Back to pass with a quick throw. Complete. Here he goes. Down the sideline. To the 20, to the 10, and he gets the touchdown. The wideout makes a big catch there.
Hey, whenever you have a receiver who can make plays like that, you just want to get the ball in his hands and let him do the work.
Listen up, my friend. That was a tremendous throw by the quarterback, too. Don't forget about the guy slinging the ball all over the field out there.
And he hits the PAT. Let's take a glance now at the Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Number 15, back deep to return.
Kicks it off. Number 15 fields it in the end zone. Not a very good series for this offense on their last drive as they were forced into a 3-and-out.
Boy, oh boy, they had nothing going last time.
And maybe, Scooter, you need to get out there and show them what you're made out of.
Somebody get me a helmet quickly.
Michigan comes out with an I formation. And they make the stop. Nothing going on that one.
With the carry, no gain on the play.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 20-yard line. Underwood lines up in the shotgun. On the ground with the tailback. Tackle. And a pickup of about 7.
7-yard gain on the play.
It's third down and 3 to go. Ball on their own 27.
7-yard line.
The Wolverines line up in a goal line formation. Play action, and he's going to be sacked for a loss. The tackle got embarrassed that time, allowing the end to come free for the sack.
That's what you call a lookout block. The tackle gets beat and yells, "Look out!" Trust me, it's not what you want to hear as a quarterback.
4th and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
The Wolverines line up to punt. They get this one off, and it's a beauty.
Back to return.
Number 27 fields it at the 34. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll go to work at the 49. They line up in the shotgun. They'll throw on first down. He's looking. Throws this one out to the right. Finds a man. And he's brought down. Wow, nice catch.
Way to look it in. Heck of a job by the wide receiver. These guys are moving the ball down the field.
First and 10. Ball on the 21. Florida comes out in the shotgun. They'll throw on first down. Throws it to the outside. Oh, boy, almost intercepted.
Number 13 on the cover.
The quarterback really lucked out there.
I thought they had a chance for an interception, but I'm sure they'll settle for the incompletion. It still was a good play.
4 wide. He drops back. He jukes him. And they got him. The quarterback had nowhere to go, and he's brought down for the sack.
They've got to do a better job up front with their pass protection.
If they don't start picking up everybody, then this quarterback is going to be pretty sore in the morning. That's for sure.
The Gators, with 4 receivers, drops back to pass, throws this one out to the right, and they couldn't hook up on that one, and he overthrew his wide receiver.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys play football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
15. Ball on the 26-yard line.
They're going to try a long field goal here. He gets it up. And it's through the uprights. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff.
Number 17 back to return.
Kicks it off. Number 17 fields it in the end zone. So the offense takes over, and the last time they had the ball, they had a tough time getting anything going. They'll set up shop at the 16. Michigan goes with the ace set here. Underwood fakes a handoff. Looks. Going deep. Lays it out there. Complete, and he's on the run. To the 10. Touchdown, Michigan.
What an impressive call.
I could hear the defense yelling, run all the way up here. Boy, did they fall for that one or what?
And he hits the PAT. With about 3 minutes of play remaining here in the first quarter, our score, Florida 10, Michigan 7. Michigan to kick, number 18, and Moss set to return. Kicks it off. Number 18 fields it in the end zone. 3 points was the result of their last drive as the offense heads out for another. They'll start this drive at the 15. Florida comes out in the shotgun. They'll throw on first down. They'll bring him down.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 27. The defense lines up with 6 DBs. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. And he dropped it. Oh, he could have had a big reception that time, guys.
Just let that one get away from his vision just for a split second.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 27-yard line. They come out with 3 wide receivers. He drops back. He steps up, looking. He's looking for his man, and it's caught, and he's taken down. And the pass is caught, but he goes nowhere.
Yeah, nice job there by the defense to get to him and make the sure tackle before he could make any moves to break loose.
3rd and 8. Ball on their own 29. 3 wideouts here. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Going deep. He has him on the fly. Goodbye. The wide receiver flew down the field on that touchdown connection.
But he has the speed to stretch the defense, and his hands are getting better every single game.
And he tacks on the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff.
Florida is lined up for the kickoff. Number 7.
Here's the kick. Number 15 fields it in the end zone. Fumbles the ball. And they fall on the loose ball. It's 1st and 10. We'll see what they can do in the red zone. Number 9 with 4 wide receivers. Fires. And it's incomplete. And the wideout couldn't drag a foot.
Yeah, but he showed really nice hands on that play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line. Florida in a 4-wide set. Throws down the middle. Incomplete. Third and 10. Ball on the 14. Florida sets up with 4 receivers. Drops back to pass. Down the middle. Complete. There's a missed tackle. Brought down.
Good job of attacking the coverage to keep the drive alive.
That was a great looking pass to move the sticks on 3rd down.
The Gators line up in a goal line formation. Johnson gets the call. He jukes. Touchdown, Florida! The halfback just plowed his way into the end zone.
Yeah, but it wasn't all him. The offensive lineman just pancaked the defense.
And he hits the PAT. Less than 2 to go in our first quarter of play. The score, Florida 24, Michigan 7. Florida is ready to kick it away. Number 17 and number 15 back to return. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. Number 17 fields it in the end zone. Shifty move there. Their last drive ended with a touchdown. Let's see what happens on this possession. They'll take over at the 18-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Wolverines come out in a shotgun. Underwood back to pass with the throw. And it's caught. He's knocked out of bounds. Nothing gained on the play.
No gain on the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line. Michigan lines up in a shotgun set. Underwood drops back to pass. Throws. In and out of his hands.
Ball's incomplete. Number 16, the intended receiver on the play.
It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on their own 18. Underwood lines up in the shotgun. He drops back, steps up. He lobs it over the middle. It falls incomplete. He had his wide out, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high, and that's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
They come out in a punt formation. Number 36 gets it off.
Back deep to return.
Number 27 fields it at the 40. Makes a move. Passing wasn't much of a problem the last time this offense had the ball, as they were able to get it in for 6. They'll get the ball here at the 44-yard line. Florida comes out in the shotgun. Back to pass. He's looking. Wants to throw outside. Inside the 30. to the 20, to the 10. He's all the way. Touchdown. And for the third time in this first half, they've managed to find the end zone through the air.
When this quarterback gets in rhythm, watch out. This could be ugly.
And he tacks on the extra point. With just over a minute to go in the first quarter, the score is Florida 31, Michigan 7. Number 10 looks ready to kick this one off. He sends this one deep. Number 17 fields it in the end zone. Not a whole lot of success their last time out.
Not at all. This offense has to do a better job of staying on the field and giving their defense a chance to catch their breath.
They'll go to work at the 20-yard line. Michigan lines up in a shotgun set. Underwood, active pass, draw play. That took a little too long to develop.
And the offense was trying to get the pass rush going upfield, but the defense did a nice job of sniffing out the draw play and hitting them in the backfield.
It's second down and 11 to go. Ball on the 19-yard line. The Wolverines with 4 receivers. They'll work the left side. He's gobbled up in the backfield. A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed him.
Third and 11. Ball on the 19. Michigan comes to the line with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. Swings it out to his man on the screen. Complete. They'll drop him for a loss. Didn't have the ball long there.
Having ball control is important in football, and 3 and out is what you want to avoid for sure.
Michigan lining up the punt. It's away, and it's a booming punt. Number 27 fields it at the 38. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. First and 10. Ball on the 46.
First and 10.
Number 9 has 4 receivers lined up here. Nice play fake. And he's going to be sacked for a loss. And the big fella gets a sack.
Boy, for being such a hog molly, he can move a lot better than I thought.
Oh, yeah, Kirk, you didn't call him hog molly when we saw him at the hotel.
After one quarter, it's already getting ugly. With the score, Florida 31, Michigan 7. Second and 12 coming up here. Ball on their own 44. Number 9 with 4 wide receivers. Throws it to the outside. And he's tackled. They brought the house on that one.
And this kid shows a lot of poise and moxie in the pocket. He knew he was going to get hit, but he hung in there and delivered the ball with accuracy.
We've got 3rd and 3 here. Ball right around midfield. They better block that linebacker. He is looking to make something happen. The gives to the fullback. A little juke. They'll bring him down. And nice running by the fullback.
No question. What impresses me is the blocking up front, just man to man. They're able to create a lane there and get the first down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. 3 wideouts here. Back to pass. He steps up. Across the middle. Tackle. Short pass there, and they get a moderate gain.
There's nothing wrong with nickel and diming him down the field.
2nd and 3. Ball on the 33.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Number 9 has 4 receivers lined up here. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. Throws this one out to the left.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
It's 1st and 10. This is the 6th play of this drive. The Gators set up in the gun. Little handoff. And he's taken down. They gained 5 yards there.
5-yard gain on the play.
Second down and 5. And this is the 7th play of the current drive. The Gators come out in the ace formation. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. Boy, he is one big guy down there on that defensive line.
Oh, man, the big fella's a hoss. I saw him last night at the hotel, and he had 3 bags of food going up to his room.
Yo, it looks like he's got a big old bag hanging over his belt right now.
They line up with trips to the right. Steps up in the pocket. Throws this one out to the left. And it's incomplete.
Number 81, the intended receiver on the play. 4th and 8. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Number 39 is lined up for the kick. It's up. And it's good. This drive summary is brought to you by Pontiac. Number 10, ready to kick. Nice kick, plenty of distance.
15, back to return.
Number 17 fields it in the end zone. The defense did a nice job of shutting down this offense the last time they had the ball.
The offense was not clicking at all. Let's see if they're back on the same page.
They'll start this drive at the 15. Underwood comes to the line with 3 wide. Throws. And it's caught. They'll bring him down. The play fake good for only a couple.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 8. Ball on the 17.
17-yard line.
The Wolverines come out in the shotgun. Looks. Here they come. And down he goes. They get to the quarterback and end that play before it even got started.
This young man didn't even have a chance to make something happen. It's tough to find your receivers when the defense is in your face like that.
It's 3rd down and 11 to go. Ball on the 14-yard line. The Wolverines line up with 3 wide. Looking, throws it to the outside. And that one's fallen incomplete. Poor pass, and his tight end couldn't reach it. Michigan ready to punt this one away.
Number 36, back to punt. Number 27, back to return.
It's off, and it is a dandy. Number 27 takes it to 36. A scoring drive the last time out for this offense, and they'll huddle up for this drive. They'll set up shop at the 37. Florida goes with the ace set here. He drops back. Steps up. He's looking. Lets it fly. And he's got it! Touchdown, Florida! And they just keep on scoring.
It's just ridiculous how this offense is making everything look so easy out there.
You know what's scary is we're not even at halftime.
And he tacks on the extra point. So under 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. And the score, Florida 41, Michigan 7. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. Number 15 fields it in the end zone. This defense did a good job on the last series. They forced the offense to go 3 plays and out.
And now they're looking to build off of that and shut them down again right here.
They'll take over at the 20.
20-yard line. First and 10.
Florida puts 6 DBs on the field to counter this 5-receiver look. Drops back to pass. He steps up, looks. They'll make the sack. Somebody came free there.
Yeah, the linebacker shot through and nobody picked him up.
He was all over him, Kirk. He wasn't letting the quarterback get anywhere.
Second and long. Ball on the 13. The Wolverines set up in the gun. Underwood steps back to pass. Down the middle. The linebacker picks it off. Here we go again. Interception by the defense.
Oh, man. Is there anything they can salvage at this point, Coach?
Not much, except maybe put in some younger players to get some game experience. This game is over.
On the 11 going in. Number 9 with 4 wide receivers. Setting up the play action. He decides to run with it. Florida calls a timeout. The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice red zone, when performance matters the most. They come out with 4 wide out. Johnson on a counter. Touchdown, Florida! Another score. Touchdowns have just become a habit for this team.
Well, the defense better find a way to break that habit because there's still a lot of football left to be played.
And he hits the PAT. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He sends this one deep. Number 15 fields it in the end zone. This defense did a nice job last time around, forcing the interception.
And now you'll find out how much faith they got in this kid. Do they run the football or they let her rip?
They'll get the ball here at the 16-yard line. The Wolverines line up with 2 tight ends. Underwood drops to throw. He's in trouble, and he's going to be sacked. Michigan takes a timeout. It's second down and a long ways to go. Ball on their own 7. Michigan comes out with 5 receivers. He drops back, steps up in the pocket, across the middle, and it's the senior. They just couldn't get to the quarterback in time.
That's one of the things that can happen if a defense brings extra guys to rush the quarterback. The offense will have favorable matchups to get the ball downfield.
And this kid is talented enough to see those receivers. It's not easy to get the ball past those big bulldozers when they're flying right at you.
It's third down and 8 to go. Ball on the 18-yard line. Michigan comes out with an I formation. On the ground, up the middle. He's into the open field. And he's tackled. And the halfback ripped off a nice gain there to get him the first.
Hey, this kid's a good-looking back. Let's see if they go to him again.
First and 10. Ball on the 30.
30-yard line.
The Gators line up in a nickel back. Drops back to pass with the throw. Here he goes. Across midfield. At the 40. At the 30. To the 20. Goodbye. The throw to the wide receiver goes for a touchdown.
That kid looks like a natural receiver out there.
Well, you could say he's from a good pedigree when it comes to football. I think his father's taught him very well.
And he tacks on the extra point. Less than a minute remains in the second quarter, and our score is Florida 48, Michigan 14. Michigan lines up for the kickoff. He kicks it. Moss fields it at the 3. At the 30. At the 40. Across midfield. Hardly tough sledding for this offense that last drive as they took it in for 6.
Well, look no further than the guys up front. They created some huge holes to run through.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 40. Number 9 comes to the line with 3 wide. Back to pass. Throws it to the outside. Complete.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result was a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 22. Number 9 lines up in the shotgun. Wants to throw outside. Incomplete pass. And he overthrew his wide receiver.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys playing football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line. And the man at wideout is in a zone right now. He drops back, steps up, looking, throws this one out to the right. And they push him out. He led his wide receiver too far to the outside.
Yeah, he just had to pull the string a little bit more there.
Third and 10. Ball on the 22.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
And this impact receiver is looking to make a play. He's in the zone. Drops back to pass. He lets it go deep down the middle. He brings it down. Touchdown. And he makes his second visit to the end zone with that catch.
Oh, that was a great catch by the receiver. He ran a perfect route to get open for his second score of the game.
And he hits the PAT. Down to just a few seconds left here before the half. And our score, Florida 55, Michigan 14. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Florida is lined up for the kickoff.
Here's the kick.
15 back to return.
And we've got a penalty on this one as it goes out of bounds. Let's get the call.
Illegal procedure on the kicking team. The ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line.
The kick out of bounds will set them up with good field position. First and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. The Wolverines line up with 5 receivers. They'll throw on first down. Throws. It falls incomplete.
Excellent job of getting a hand in there to break up the pass.
It was, Coach. That one had reception written all over it, but the defender stepped up and made the play.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 35. They line up in the shotgun. Underwood back to throw. He's looking. Fires deep down the right side. He's got it. Touchdown, Michigan. And for the third time in this first half, they've managed to find the end zone through the air.
When this quarterback gets in rhythm, watch out. This could be ugly.
And he tacks on the extra point. Down to just a few seconds left here before the half. And our score, Florida 55, Michigan 21. Michigan ready to kick this one off. Number 18, and Moss back ready to return. Sends it sailing downfield. Number 18 fields it in the end zone.
Great passing was the key for the offense the last time they had the ball. They were able to pick apart the defense and get down the field for a touchdown.
So if I'm the coach, I'm telling my defensive linemen to get more pressure on that quarterback, please.
And off to the fullback. Brought down. And it's been total dominance here in the first half. Our score, Florida 55, Michigan 21. We'll see what kind of halftime adjustments were made as we prepare to start the second half. Kicks it off. Moss fields it in the end zone. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll start this drive at the 20-yard line. They line up in a double tight set. They'll throw on first down. He's drilled as he throws. Picks it off. He didn't throw it away under pressure, and it really cost him.
It sure did. He saw that he was going to get hit and just threw one up for grabs. He's got to learn to take the sack.
They're on the right side of the 50 as they start this drive. 3 wideouts here. Underwood on first down. He's going left, and it falls incomplete. He just put a little too much air under that one.
That's one of the reasons defenses like to blitz, not only to sack the quarterback, but also to force him into making bad throws.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. The Wolverines come out in a shotgun. Underwood back to pass. Looks. He'll dump this one off. And this could be a big return. Inside the 30. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown, Florida. Kirk, any thoughts on why they've had such an off day?
No, it's been all about making mental mistakes out there, and that interception was another perfect example.
And he hits the PAT. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He boots it deep downfield. Number 17 fields it in the end zone. I'm sure the coach is talking to his team about not turning the ball over again in this possession. They'll go to work at the 21-yard line.
1st and 10.
Florida brings in their nickel package with the throw. And he's tackled. He caught it, but the reward was minimal.
I don't know, Brad. I don't know what the quarterback saw, but hey, at least it wasn't a sack or an interception.
It's 2nd down and 8. Ball on the 23-yard line. Michigan in a 5-wide set. He steps up. Short toss. And it's caught. And they make the stop. And the completion nets them very little yardage. Coach, what's up with that play?
I'll tell you, those defenders crashed in and got him in a hurry. No chance to get anything there.
It's 3rd down and 6 to go. Ball on the 25-yard line. 6 DBs in the lineup. Underwood drops back to pass. Throws this one out to the right. The ball is tipped. And they couldn't hook up on that one. Well, the defense stood tall there.
Boy, the defense did what they had to do to get 3 and out and now get the offense back on the field.
Michigan lining up the punt. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Number 27 takes it at the 20. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll set up shop at the 24.
First and 10.
Florida lines up in a shotgun set. They'll throw on first down. He lofts this one over the middle. And he got it! Brought down.
Move those sticks. That's a first down.
And a great catch, too. Did you see how he looked that one in?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. He can catch the football.
First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line. Number 9 has 4 receivers lined up here. Wants to throw outside. Got it to its receiver. They'll bring him down.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. Florida in a 4-wide set. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. Loose football. Defense has it. It's one of the corners. The defense recovered the ball. Kirk, do they still have a shot?
You know, I think you can pretty much call this one over.
They'll get the ball here at the 28.
28-yard line. First and 10.
The Wolverines go with the I formation. Throws this one out to the right. And that one's fallen incomplete.
Oh, come on. Give the receiver a chance to catch it.
I think he tried to, Coach.
No, he tried to impress everybody by throwing it as hard as he could.
Second and 10.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 28-yard line. Michigan comes out with an I formation. Back to pass. He goes downtown. And it's picked off. And that was interception number 3 for this defense, and they got to be happy about that. They'll start this drive at the 34. The Gators come out in the shotgun. They'll throw on first down. Incomplete.
You got to keep it under control. That's some nice arm strength, but it doesn't matter if it's not on target.
You're absolutely right, Coach. You have to be accurate on those type of passes.
Second and 10. Ball on the 34.
34-yard line.
Number 9 with 4 wide receivers. Looking. He'll dump this one off.
I know it's incomplete, but still, you've got to be impressed with the zip that he put on that one.
He did have some heat on it, that's for sure.
It's third down and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line. From the gun. He drops back. He's looking. Over the middle. Complete on the run. What an amazing catch. First down.
Boy, Brad, you said it. That is a big-time play there. Spectacular catch and great body control there on the long pass reception.
First and 10. Ball on the 39. Setting up the play action. Throws it to the outside. Tackle.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. They're in the red zone after coughing up the ball on their last trip down here. And the snap goes to the back. They'll drop him for a loss. They lost too much yardage that time. What do you think, Coach?
I think you can't blame the back on that one. I don't care how good an athlete you are, you're not going to be able to showcase your abilities without some blocking.
Second down, 14 coming up here. This is the 6th play of this drive. They come out in a nickel. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. He's going left. Finds a man. Brought down. And guys, if yards were years, you'd have a half millennium out there today.
Well, 500 yards is something you can only dream about as a kid, but to do it in a college football game, wow.
11 yards out. The defense will stack the line of scrimmage. There's a play fake. Looks. Wants to throw outside. Touchdown, Florida! After that 6th touchdown pass of the day, I don't know what else you can say about this.
I don't think anything's left. He's a great quarterback having a career day. There's not much else you can say.
And he tacks on the extra point. And now let's take a look at the drive summary brought to you by Pontiac. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He hits a booming kick. Number 17 fields it in the end zone. I'm sure the coach has talked to his team about not turning the ball over again in this possession. They'll go to work at the 12. The Wolverines line up in an I formation. Setting up the play action. Throws a lob pass out to the left.
Incomplete pass. Number 35, the intended receiver on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 12.
12-yard line.
And the secondary better be careful. This receiver wants to make a play. Not much for the runner as he gets back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 12-yard line. Going with the shotgun here. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Throws this one out to the right. That brings up a punting situation.
I'll tell you what, this defense did a heck of a job that time to hold them to 3 and out.
The Wolverines line up to punt.
Number 27, back to return.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Number 27 fields it at the 38. Gets past the tackler. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll set up shop at the 39. Florida comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Nice play fake. They can't block the defensive end, and he'll get credit for the sack.
Excellent athleticism by this young man. He just beat the man in front of him, plain and simple.
Second and long coming up here. Ball on the 47-yard line. Number 9 with 3 wide receivers. He drops back with a quick throw. Complete. They'll bring him down. That'll be a 7-yard pickup.
7-yard gain on the play.
Third and 11. Ball on the 40-yard line. The Gators with 4 receivers. Back to pass. Throws this one out to the left. Got it to his receiver.
That's how you convert third down, sweetheart.
That was a good-looking play, wasn't it, Coach?
Oh, yeah, this offensive coordinator must have seen something in the defense he really liked.
Have a look at our Old Spice red zone numbers. Red zone, when performance matters the most. So their last red zone visit resulted in a touchdown. Let's see if the defense can hold them this time. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. Couldn't get anything out of that.
On the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. Heading to the 4th quarter, this one is well in hand. With the score, Florida 69, Michigan 21. It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 20. Number 4 has 4 receivers lined up here. He's under pressure, and he's going to be sacked for a loss. Kirk, how many sacks do they have now?
And that gives them 5 for the game. This offensive line has got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
The offense faces another 3rd down as they line it up. The Gators have 5 receivers on this play. Looking, he's rolling left, lets it go. He's all the way home, touchdown. What an athletic play by the wideout.
This guy's one of the most athletic players I've seen all year. You realize in high school this guy was all state in football, basketball, and baseball. He's been making big plays his whole life.
And he hits the PAT. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Florida to kick this one off. Number 15 and number 17 deep to return. Nice kick, plenty of distance. Number 17 fields it in the end zone.
You guys remember what this offense did the last time they had the ball?
Did they have the ball before?
Exactly. It was 3 and out so fast they had to ask for slow-mo replay to recap it.
They'll take over at the 19-yard line. Michigan lines up in a shotgun set. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Sheds a tackler, and he's taken down. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
2 on the play.
2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 21-yard line. The Wolverines line up with 3 wide. Underwood will throw. No, they're going to hand it off. And they make the stop. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think there's anybody on the field right now that could beat this guy in a foot race.
I agree, Brent. He's in a class by himself when it comes to speed.
And you can't coach that kind of speed. You either got it or you don't.
First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. Michigan comes to the line with 3 wide. He's looking. Wants to go long and does. And he makes the catch.
That was a big-time play and a new set of downs.
I think the defense might have been thinking run there, Coach.
Well, I don't blame him. It's pretty common to see a run on first and second down, but this offense is keeping them guessing.
Michigan lines up in a goal line set. Underwood gives it up the middle. I'm pretty sure they won't win it, but they haven't quit yet. Nothing complicated about that one, Coach. The halfback took it in for 6.
You're right. It doesn't have to be out of physics to get in the end zone. Just good execution.
And he tacks on the extra point.
And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary.
Number 36 will try to hit it just right so they can get a high bounce.
Number 18.
With the onside kick. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 49.
1st and 10.
From the gun. They'll throw on 1st down. Wants to throw outside. And down he goes.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a 1st down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 40. The Gator set up in the gun. Setting up the play action. Looks with the throw. And it's caught. And now he's got room to run.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a 1st down 9 out of 10 times.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 27. Watch out for the man at wideout. He's feeling it right now. They'll throw on 1st down. Looks like he's going to run. And he's taken down. He had a whole lot of room to run on that one.
When the pressure's coming from the inside and the quarterback can escape the pocket, it usually means he's going to have some room to run.
The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice red zone, when performance matters the most. Number 4 with 4 wide receivers. Play action, throws it to the outside. Another catch. Everybody was fooled on that one.
Hey, that was a good job here by the quarterback. That could have play fake as a real weapon against an aggressive defense like this.
You're right, Kirk. Those guys are swarming to where they think the ball is, then whoosh, the ball is flying over their heads.
Florida in a 4 wide set. And they get the sack. That was the 6th sack of the ball game for this defense.
Let me say one thing. This defense is good. I mean, real good.
They sure are, Coach. They're blitzing, they're stunning, they're confusing this quarterback to death.
On the 12, and they can smell the goal line. Number 4 is back in the gun. Looking. Over the middle. The ball was tipped away, and that saved a touchdown.
The coach has got to love this kid. His instincts are superb, and he's always around the football.
This should be an easy field goal. The kick is up, and it's through the upright.
So here's the Pontiac drive summary to recap what just happened.
And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff.
Is lined up for the kickoff.
He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. Number 14 fields it in the end zone. Their last drive ended with a touchdown. Let's see what happens on this possession. They'll start this drive at the 20. The Wolverines come out in a shotgun. They'll throw on first down. He's looking. Once and all. Batted ball. And the safety got a hand on it that time.
17, the intended receiver on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on their own 20.
20-yard line.
Nickel defense. Back to pass. Throws it to the outside. Almost intercepted. The quarterback really lucked out there.
I thought they had a chance for an interception, but I'm sure they'll settle for the incompletion. It still was a good play.
They're down at 10 coming up. Ball on the 20. They line up in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Throws this one out to the left. And it's incomplete. We knew this drive was in trouble if they couldn't get the pass game going, and it's safe to say that's the case as he had 0 completions. They line up to punt this one away. He gets it away.
Into punt. Number 18, back deep to return.
Number 18 fields it at the 39. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll get the ball here at the 43-yard line. The Gators come to the line with their jumbo package. Big opening. Down the sideline. He's all the way down to the 22. He picked up big yardage on that one.
I'll tell you what, Brad. They need to keep giving this kid the football. He's on a roll.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 22. Number 4 lines up in the shotgun. They'll work the right side. Missed tackle. And he's tackled.
Time and time again, you see the team that's winning is usually the team that's able to control the line of scrimmage.
Have a look at our Old Spice Red Zone numbers. Red Zone, when performance matters the most. Counter play. Tackle. About 4 yards on that play.
On the carry. Gain of 4 on the play.
The Gators with 4 receivers. stop behind the line. Excellent play by the defense that time as they swallowed him up before he got back to the line.
It's more like they devoured him. He had no shot of breaking clean.
The Gators come out in a shotgun. Here's a counter play. Touchdown, Florida! And thank goodness this one finally comes to an end, because I'd hate to see it get any uglier. Any final thoughts on this one, Coach?
I can't say enough about this performance. Florida looked like a team on a mission to destroy anything and everything that got in their way. Brad, this is a really good-looking football team.
And we thank you kindly for taking part in NCAA Football 2006. Our final tally in this game, Florida 85, Michigan 28. From all of us here at EA Sports, we hope to see you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.